You know, people are talking about me not being people pleaser. But here's the crazy thing. Even though there are idiots out there like Momo Nonga and other people are saying I'm a small guy, I should be making big money. But when I'm looking at the facts, I'm actually making more money than I used to. I have bigger bills. I take care of my woman. But I'm actually, all I do is driving. I'm not working that hard. And, I'm actually making more money. But I'm driving a lot instead of doing some physical activity, which is, in my opinion, is not good for me. But at the same time, I'm really thinking about life, and I've been really thinking and reading, and I'm coming out with some type of, thoughts. People like Momo Nonga and the large man and a lot of hood rats who are coming to pollute my channel with their stupidity. They don't know shit about shit. They're saying stuff like, because I supposedly have Asperger's, which I've not been diagnosed with, and I know people trying to get my diagnosis, but nah, I don't need nothing. It's not gonna change anything really. People saying that if I don't have it, it's gonna be hard for me, but life is hard for everyone. So what's the fuck? It really doesn't matter. It's not gonna change anything. And I was reading articles. And I read an article about one black UFC fighter. I think his name is John Howard. At the age of 33, back in 2016, he was diagnosed with clinical autism spectrum disorder. He went to school for learning for the kids who had learning disabilities. And he always had problems with social things. But he became a UFC fighter. So think about it. If he's a UFC fighter with autism, it means that he can hurt the fly, he can hurt people if he wanted to. If he's a UFC fighter, right? So that has nothing to do with anything. Another proof that whether you have autism or not, even if you do have it, you still can be big and strong. And does it really matter? It really doesn't matter whether people have it or what they have. Especially when we're talking about something which is lifelong condition. Especially when we're talking about something, even if, let's say, you've been diagnosed with autism and you change yourself, not change yourself, but you develop yourself to the point where you may not even meet the criteria for diagnosis still. There is a subclinical autism or borderline autistic personality. So that means that if you are autistic as a child, but you develop yourself as an adult, people are still gonna see that in you. It just, the only thing is that you will be at the point where you're not gonna need any support, but you still have the traits. And that's going to be part of who you are, like it's always been. The key is just, to be able to live and function, And of course, because of that, you always be awkward, you will always be weird. But doesn't really matter. You are who you are. Like that guy, John Howard says, and I agree with him. God has a plan for everyone. And he's saying, you know what, I'm proud to be who I am. And there is another side of the coin too. It takes always two to tango, see? Like, people are talking about, oh, I'm this, nobody want to hang out with you. But focus on the other side of the coin. Look at these people. Look at these people around you. Do you want to hang out with them? See, I've seen it all. And I've seen a lot of people, and I'm seeing it now. And I'm clearly realizing the shit goes both ways. Because when I'm asking myself, do I want to hang out with these people? Do I have anything in common with these people? My answer is like no. My answer is always like this. Yes, I want to have friends. I want to hang out with people. I want to have fun. I want to get drunk and high. But I don't want to change. I want everybody else to change. And see, the thing is, people are the same way. They don't want to change, but they want me to change. See? And this is why I'm talking about incompatibility. See? People want me to change, but I don't want to change. I want other people to change, and vice versa. I want everybody else to cater to me. I don't want to cater to nobody else. And when people telling me, oh, you have to do it because you're autistic, I'm saying, you know what, I'm just going to follow your rules from point A to point B, and whenever I have a chance to break it, if I don't agree with it, I will, and I don't give a fuck, and you're going to accommodate me, and if you're not, I'm going to beat your ass. Because I really don't give two shits about you, about your rules, about your opinions. Because I think as my way is the way of God, and people who think differently, they're pieces of human excrement, and they deserve to be dead. That's all, If I have power, I kill you all, motherfuckers, even I can do what I want, Because I really don't give two shits. The only reason I'm doing what I'm doing and kissing up to the society because of money, okay? That's it. Otherwise, I won't give two shits about none of you motherfuckers. If I have a gun, I shoot you. I don't give a fuck, I don't care. Your mistakes anyway, which needs to be corrected, because I don't want to deal with people who don't think like me, because my way is the way of God, and people who don't think like me, they're pieces of human excellence who deserve to be exterminated. If they're not going to give me what I want, you all need to die! That's it, that's how I feel. I don't care. I don't give two shits. Give me the money, and tell me what to do, and leave me the fuck alone. And I will be happy without you motherfuckers, I just want to do the job, so I wouldn't have to kill nobody, okay? Let's just start there. I just want to do the job so I can be left alone, so I see money on my bank account, so I can, alienate myself from you motherfuckers. That's all I want, okay? That's all I fucking want. I have no desire to be dealing with stupid people, honestly. I like to live in my own little, bubble. I'm happy like that. I have no interest of getting out of my bubble. Like, absolutely no interest. And the more I see how people are, the more I'm like, you know what? I just want to go to my bubble. I just want to do the job from point A to point B. Do whatever my boss wants me to do. So I can get my money, go home, so I can have my freedom of speech. I'm going to make all these videos. I'm going to say what I want. And if you all hate me, I don't even fucking care, honestly. I hate you too. So fucking what? Big deal. I don't like a lot of people either. I won't deal with people either. There's only a couple people whom I like. Most of the people I fucking hate anyway. I think they're fucking stupid. And there are a lot of people I don't want nothing to do with. So. And of course there are good people, but then again, good doesn't mean compatible. Like, there are a lot of good Western European people. But am I compatible with them? Probably not. But people who are trying to change me, change my ways, they're just fucking idiots. And people are saying to me, oh, when you're gonna grow up? Listen. According to you, I will never grow up. I already know that. But according to me, I've been the way I've been for my life. You know, when I was in my teens, was in my 20s, now in my 30s, still the same person. The only thing I can change about myself is the way I act. Okay, instead of cussing you out, I may just walk away. But like I said in my previous videos, what does it mean walking away? It's the same thing as cussing people out, only in more polite form, you know? It's just like avoiding the conflict type of thing. But then again, think about it this way. If you deal with somebody and the person is walking away because he doesn't want to deal with you, it means that you will never be friends. Because how can you be friends with somebody whom you say something, people tell you how to act, and the person is just walking away because he's trying his hardest not to cuss you out because he doesn't want to lose his job. But in reality, what he thinks is, fuck you piece of shit, don't tell me what to do, go ahead, let the dick and die, you know? I just don't want to say it because I don't want to lose my job. That's why I'm just walking away from you. But you know, that's a clear sign that fuck you, I don't want to deal with you, see? That's a clear sign. So that's the only, like, change I can do, really. That's just it. So, I guess that's what it means to be an adult. Instead of going and trying to fight with people or cussing at people, you just, like, walk away. But still, same thing. Still feel the same way, you know? Just get your shit and get out of my face, you know? That's all. Just don't get the money, that's all. Just wanna, you know, minimize all the kind of interactions with all these fucking stupid people. Like, see, before I had a hope, you know? I was acting how I want, was trying to make friends. But when I see how people are, I'm like, you know what? I want to have friends, but people disappoint me. So everything goes both ways. So when people say that in America, you know, whenever I say what I think, people are gonna hate me, guess what? When people say what they think, that makes me angry as well, you know? So, you all can say, oh, I'm not normal, but you're normal. But it doesn't matter because A, nothing's gonna change, okay? Whether you give me the label, it's not going to change the way I think. It's not going to change the way I act. It's not going to change the way I work. So what's the point? What's the point? There's really no point. There's no point. And you know, in life, whatever you think is right, it's your opinion. It works for you, it may not work for somebody else. Just like, you know, the stupid people showing my videos to these freaking gamers. Of course, gamers gonna think that this is bullshit. But like I said, when I'm looking at these gamers' videos, I feel the same way. This is fucking bullshit. So what's the point? There's no point. There's no point. There's no interaction, you know? So... people make fun of me, I go off on them and they say, shut up, child. When people do that, all I want to do is smack these people. Really, honestly. Because I don't really care. You know? I'm special, give me the rules which apply to me. give me the money and get out of my face. If not, I will be next Elliot Rodger. That's it. End of story. And it works for me, everybody knows what I'm all about. I'm still getting money, I don't give a fuck, I'm happy. All I wanna do is tell me what to do, I'll do the job, you leave me alone. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, you don't want me to be, rude to people? Alright. I'm just gonna minimize the interaction with people. That's it. That's the solution right there. I'm just gonna do the functions and go. Do the functions and go, I'm okay with that. Seeing every 2 weeks money on my bank account. That's it. People are fucking stupid anyway. When I'm looking at the news and I'm seeing what's going on, there are a lot of great people, even people who are bigger and stronger than me, being dead, dying in jail, people going to jail because they're standing up for what they believe is right. And when I'm thinking about life, I'm thinking that, what, whether you're part of the clique, whether you're in a position, no matter what you are, no matter what you do, you're gonna die one day. One day it's gonna be all over. You're born weak, then you develop, then you get stronger, and then you're gonna go down again. And that's like inevitable for everybody. So none of this really matters. What matters is living your life how you think is right. That's it. That's all that matters. And whether people like it or not, so fucking what? So fucking what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter whether people like it, what I'm doing or not, because you cannot please people. And if you do, no, you just can't, because it goes against who you are. You please people and then you feel miserable because you're still thinking that, what? I don't like it like that. See? So there's no point in pleasing people. No point. You cannot fit in. Instead of saying what you think at the job, say what you think on the internet. And what? My boss not gonna like what I'm saying, but I don't think he's gonna fire me because of that. He already knows anyway. I'm sure he doesn't care. That's why he's saying, okay, want to keep the job, just do the job and go. Do the job and go. Do the job and go. That's it. So I'm okay with that. So, and then I do the job and then I go home. I say what I think. And if you all leave me hateful comments, I don't care. I block you, I get rid of your comments. That's it. Just like I blocked Momo Nonga, just like I blocked the large man, just like I blocked Ryan Ram, who was pranking me and saying, you want to hang out? And I'm like, who you are? And he said, well, we're just going to hang out, go to the zoo, whatever. And I'm like, that's it. Block. That's it. I don't care. All right, guys, I feel like I want to drink something refreshing. I got myself Arizona iced tea and lemonade. I'm about to drink some of that and then finish my laundry and then maybe take a little bit of nap before I have to go do my route tonight. Thanks for watching. All the best to you guys. Peace out. Later.